So hey y'all, this is part 2 of the East Coast Barbies, Mahaica Barbies video. Here we're approaching the Abary Bridge. I don't know, they call it Abary Bridge, but I think it's the village of adventure. So this is the Abary Creek here. Go down and go Tiger Ranch, and I think Daddy back here. I'm not too certain, I heard about it. And then we're heading into the village of Prophet. I got a good friend who lives in the US, name is Prophet, who look at this channel. So Prophet, look at you, man, big up to you, your village. So this is the first village on the west coast of Barbies. And as you can see on my left there's a lot of cattle farming going on here. You know, these guys, I always remember this house here. This guy have lots and lots of cattle. And he has some goat and sheep and all different animals now, which is good. This guy's a farmer here, man, cattle farmer. It's a good thing when you have, you know, huge lands, you utilize them. If you don't do farming, you can do cattle rearing, you know. But there's abundance of land on this Barbie side here now. This village has always been lonely. These roads are always been lonely, but a few houses are now constructing, so this is nice, you know. People start living on this road. It used to be a lonely road 20 years ago. There's a lot of smoke there. I guess somebody's burning the farm. It's something you can't avoid, guys. So if you're planting rice and you finish harvesting the rice, you have to burn the straw in order to recultivate. And I think that's what they're doing here right now. Let me see. Yeah, exactly what they're doing. That's how you do. You burn the straw, you see. They finish, look over here. Where these guys are, that's how you do. After harvesting the paddy, you have to burn the straw. And then you start cultivating the land, start plowing the land again. A lot of paddy, these guys are drying a lot of paddy here. Some of this paddy, what they use it for is for seeds to replant in the land. So you have to dry it in order to store it. Once you pick it off the tree, you have to sun dry it. And then about a month after, when it start, because you have to let the land rest a little, and then you start plowing and you know, level the lands, and then you're gonna scatter the seeds back in the land to restart the cycle of growing rice. Got a lot of coconut farm at the back there. So we're entering the El Dorado village. Even though we are living in the city of El Dorado, which is Georgetown, we're entering to the village of El Dorado here. This is the village of Belladrop. You know, I remember I used to come up here, we used to stop and drink a beer up on the roadside back in the 90s, 2000, 2001. You know, I used to drive the fuel tank out. The soiree is an annual thing that the African residents do a sort of a cultural thing they do once a year. We're entering the paradise here. I've attended that soiree once in my life. This is Golden Fleece, and in Essequibo there's a village by the name of Golden Fleece as well. Yeah, soiree is a lot of fun, man. Dancing, and they're cooking a lot of African dishes. Real nice fun. We're approaching the village of Weldad here. We have some friends here. We have the Weldad police station. So we're entering into a police roadblock right now.
I just put it out.
Afternoon, sir. Thank you. Yeah, so this is Weldad here, and we have some relatives here where these trucks are. Uncle Fatman used to live here, he died now. Barbies used to have a lot of rice farming, and of course they have some events that goes on here, like horse racing. But I'm gonna have to follow one of those events to see when they have horse racing and come up here and cover the event. Here have Rising Sun. Somewhere around Rising Sun here they have a turf. The horse racing turf. I know it's a big sport in Florida, in America. Here you got the guys showing how the body to dry. Oh, the back there is a Rising Sun turf. I just saw it right here. This is where they have horse racing actually. The Rising Sun turf and the home of Guyana Cup. And this is the village of Union, y'all. I got a favorite spot on this road here. I used to stop and drink a beer, a place called Hurricane Harbor. I don't think it exists, it still operates now, but back then in the early 2000s you used to get a huge bar here, Hurricane Harbor. Alright, somewhere I think it's this green roof. Yeah. This building here on my right, the 3-story building, it used to be a bar back in the days. We used to call it Hurricane Harbor. The sign is still there, look at that. The signboard is still there since Hurricane Harbor. So I guess it still operates, I'm not sure. So here we are approaching the MMA area. On my fish, no? Yeah, you used to got some fish ponds on your left there, and then on my right, with this side, you go down this road. It's the MMA. All the back, the Anvawak area, something. I used to come in the back there back in the days, man. A lot of farming goes on in the back there. This guy used to have a tilapia pond there at Hassa. I don't know what happened, and you know, they probably closed it down. Lovely at last, and a lovely last. I think we're heading into Bushlat village now. Yes, this is the Bushlat. And there's the rice mill here on my right. Trucks lined up there to discharge a body. This is the village of Bushlat. When I used to be a salesman, there's a lot of shops here, a lot of shops. Both sides of the road. I used to be selling my stuff here. I used to work in A&R Packers and manufacturing industries. My good friend, Mr. Raymond Shahid. I think he still operates his business. You know, he manufactures our stuff. Jumbo jet here. So this is the village of Bushlat. Remember, I used to stop here with a good friend by Hope Town here, the man Zando. Zando is the last train from Gun Hill. Stop and get my little 2 beers and eat my little pork. The guy, you know, he farm pigs, and sometimes when he killed pigs and we passed by, he would cook it for us. Very, very good friend of mine, man. Shark man, known as Zando. This is Hope Town. This is the village of the Safari. And Zando shop is right on my left hand here, where these boys are standing. Two building more. This, remember the Scarborough, the last. This is Zando, hey man, Scarborough, the last train to Gun Hill. I'm a good friend there, man. You know, when I was a trucker, I used to stop and have 2 beers with him. And you had the man Larry. There's another part, another hang by the shop there. Larry is a cattle farmer and a sheep and goat farmer. Lost. Okay. There's the hospital. Fort Wellington Hospital is on my right here. And then you head up a little bit more, you have the Fort Wellington police station. Mr. Hendricks lives in the back here. I had a good friend also used to live here, Mr. Scaleman. Scaleman died a couple of years ago. This guy used to manufacture the scale, you weigh the provision and whatever you weigh it. You want to weigh meat, fish. He used to make it locally. Good friend of mine, who also used to live on the Essequibo coast. Exact house. Your brother live at the back there. The place is so changed up. I even can't recognize where my friend Skeelman used to live. We have Waterloo, Joshua. We have Waterloo Street. At the Bath Village, y'all, heading into Rosignol. The village of Bath, you know, has a lot of stores, just like Bushlat. A lot of stores on both sides of the road. Names on these villages now, no signboards. I know you used to have another horse racing track somewhere up this side. There's 2 horse racing track on the west coast of Barbados. Supposed to have one more somewhere close by. Insane, like over here, right? Is that what it's? I guess this one is closed down. This over here used to be another horse racing track. But I guess it's all closed down now, yeah. You're right at the back there. Yeah, so right on this right hand side of the road here, I used to buy my little sauce and my black pudding. So this village here, nighttime here has come alive. A lot of small snackers just come line off on the roadside. So you gotta stand here selling some locally grown fruits, watermelon, muskmelon, mangoes. We're approaching the Rosignol area. We're not far away. Tree. There's Cotton Tree Health Center on that signboard. So we enter the village of Cotton Tree. I have a good friend that has a property here who lives in New Jersey. My good friend Michael Rampasad, or Big Mike. You know, he established a business here back in the days, but you know, he migrated and it's all closed down. Home Fashion, sign is still there. Home Fashion MS. Michael and Sherry, this is their property here. Used to have a business there in home fashion and all decor and you know different household items. But they're living in America now. I think we're at Cotton Tree right now, the other village. Another good friend, I forgot to show you his house. The man Doc, or Doctor, lives in Canada. I know you watch his channel. Shout out to you, Doc. His house is right next to Michael's house there. So I know he watches his channel. We used to line with those boys back in the days, man. Michael and Doctor. And Basil, my man Basil, he's also in the US. We used to hang out in Rosignol in the days. Now this guy setting up a little barbecue here. Saturday afternoon, you know, it's Saturday. That's a little business area. Like Saturday afternoon, people come on the road corner, they make the barbecues, they fry chicken, they cook up rice, and they sell, you know. And it's a little business for some people. So we're in the Edward village now. I have a good friend at the back here, living in Nathaniel. He's from Essequibo, but he married a girl up in Barbies here and lives. Basil used to live at the back here, back of these big houses, before he migrated. So this ahead of me is the Barbies Bridge, y'all. So I'm going to stop here, I'm going to end this video here, I'm going to start a new video with the Rosignol. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the tour from the Abary Bridge to Rosignol, the new bridge. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. I love you, and we are gone.